Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. Today we're going to get into some gold rank grind, fighting for our daily quest. We're going to open some loot chests together. And I want to talk about a couple updating things. These are announcements for the channel. First, tomorrow, February 4th, there's a tournament that you can join for 100 DEC that if you're successful and you're one of the highest performers in the tournament, you will be offered an opportunity to be an intern within the Time and Attention Guild. This is one of the least expensive ways that you can actually access our guild. And it doesn't mean necessarily that you're going to become a member immediately. It just means that you can win the status of an intern, and we select all new members from the pool of interns. That's the first announcement. So you know, it's called TNA Expansion and Recruitment Tourney. It's 100 DEC. There's 31 participants. And like I said, you can win your access as an intern. We have expanded. We have Time and Attention 1, 2, and 3, and we have, I think, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we have 6 available member spots at this point because we just upgraded 2 guild halls, which gave us 2 new spots. So if you're interested in getting a guild, if you want to be a part of the Time and Attention Guild, and maybe you love the community, now is a great chance to get in. Also, all my members, existing members of the intern pool, you guys are being reviewed right now. I've got about 5 or 6 names that have specifically come forward and said they want to be part of the guild. I'm looking at their accounts. I'm talking to them about what they understand that would mean and so on. So if you want to be specifically looked at and considered for one of the available spots and you already have intern status, shoot me a DM in Discord. Lastly, if you want to become a member by supporting my YouTube channel, that's available to you. And all members that support my YouTube channel at silver or higher have access to becoming an intern of the guild. And all you have to do is come into YouTube and you look at my page, your channel, and there's a join button. You click on join. Oh, pause that. You click on join. It's going to drop down the different options. You can consider silver or higher is going to have you instant Time and Attention intern status. Diamond and Champion are going to give you access to me on a one-on-one basis per month. We'll do private video chats. Okay, that's it. Let's get into the gold rank grind, and we're going to try and work on our daily quest. I already successfully completed one series of one daily quest earlier, and it was from my carryover from yesterday. And man, that one was tricky because it was a sneak attack quest, and I just right now, I don't know if I think it's because primarily I think it's because I lent out my highest level sandworm, and sandworm is such an integral part of having a successful sneak attack effort. So let's see. El Cheong's got 400,000 power, 2300 ranking, Knights United, okay, Equalizer, Poison. Noxious Fumes is so absolutely overpowering in the context of a lower mana match. I find it unlikely that I will be able to play. Often I would think that this means the best play is a cheese play. What's a cheese play? You for instance play Bak Jira, or you play the Gelatinous Cube, and you just try to out heal your opponent. That is so powerful during the Noxious Fumes, and I find at every level, especially gold, silver, bronze, maybe not so much a diamond or champ or stun and affliction are far more common, but in gold, silver, bronze, this is very problematic unless you have Cube or Bak Jira. Here's the catch. Equalizer. If I go and I pick Gelatinous Cube, who is for 6 mana cost, and let's say I even pick Kitty for the other 7 to use up my full mana, I get 2 heals on my cube. The problem is the Equalizer is going to mean I'm going to give 13 hit points to every one of my opponents, and all he has to do is pick, multiple attackers that are relatively inexpensive but offer significant attack, such as Exploding Dwarf. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this 1-2 combo. Exploding Dwarf, Magma Troll. Dwarf is one of the most powerful Equalizer monsters in the game because he comes out of the gate with 5 melee damage with a high speed, retaliate, pierce, blast. All of that combination is absolutely nasty. And the one thing that this card is weak at, there's only one thing, it's the number of hit points. But Equalizer erases that. Here's the problem. If I don't kill my enemy before he kills me, if I don't kill the enemy before Affliction kills me, or Noxious Fumes kill me, I'm in trouble. And I do only have 2, but I'm going to say this is good. Let's give it a shot. I didn't put any zero cost monsters in my back line because if, for instance, he did drop a Bakjira or a Gelatinous Cube, that would have cost me. It would have contributed to the number of scavenge points that Gelatinous Cube in particular would be able to soak up. I think we're going to be okay, but, you know, I don't have Trample. So, yeesh. What is going to happen here? And I don't have True Strike. Yeah, I guess I am going to die. Yeah, I'm going to die. I don't see any way around it. He's got too many meat shields standing in the way of... He's got the life leech on his 2 backliners. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's too bad. Low mana matches are a coin toss in so many ways because the rule set is so pivotal. If the rule set says no melee monster, it's only, you know, all you can use magic and ranged. For that sort of cost, it takes a serious depth of your deck to be able to respond to every scenario of rule set. Whereas when the rule set in an effective way under a budget of 13 mana. Whereas if the mana cap is 50, 60 points, it becomes very easy to rope in some monsters that perhaps aren't ideal, but at least can fit some alternative spots, like an interesting tank or, you know, a stranger play, but you got the mana cap to spend on. I find low mana matches are really tricky unless you have legendaries. Usually it's legendaries that win you low mana matches, but that rule set was tricky too. Okay, Angst Gegner. Gotcha. The Untamed. What does that mean? Does that mean he bought 1,000 Untamed packs? I think so. Cool. I don't know that I've ever noticed that before. Goat Gang, 12 million power. Wow. Odd monsters only. No summoner buffs. I want to pick Dragon because I want to work on my Dragon quest. I'm going to pick Quicks because he's cheaper than Kitty. That's why. Okay, my best tanks in an uneven, at an odd number mana would probably be on... Probably green. But I think I might have some interesting plays on blue, so I'm going to have a peek. I could do Desert Dragon. That might be interesting. I could try Disintegrator, but those are going to be applicable on every Splinter. Ooh, this is probably a good choice. At least strong consideration has to go to that. Running out of time. And let's go. Let's put him up front. Nope. Disintegrator. Let's give the Disintegrator a try. I like the Disintegrator. It's slow, but I like it. And the Demoralize is always nice. It would certainly help me a lot if I was able to drop a stun. If I successfully stun the Crustacean King, that'll help me. But his jumper is gonna punch my bandit, and he has snare, so he's necessarily going to hit my bandit, which means that I'm going to lose the bandit on turn 1, which is a real problem for me. Even though I have blind, it doesn't matter. The snare will hit. And I missed that shot too, man. That's annoying. And I didn't even stun the Crustacean King. I did get the triage off. Oh yeah, the demoralize. The demoralize from my disintegrator actually saved my Pellicore Bandit, at least for 1 round. That's a nice stun, but I mean, it's... Another miss, sorry. Okay. I missed too many shots. It's nice that I missed that one at least. Or that he missed that one. Oh, really? Now, I'd have to stun my way out of this. Like, I'd have to just run the table on stuns here. Nope, no stun, no win. Okay. The first part of the season is super challenging. I don't usually... I find that at least until the midway mark, where it's around 8 days left in the season, I find winning in the league you start in is a challenge. Like, I mean, you can do it, and if you're willing to spend the time and do the 15 or 20 matches a day that you're maximally able to play within this game, while still respecting your capture rate, I find that you absolutely can climb easily enough. But I don't want to spend 20 minutes or 20, I don't want to fight 20 matches a day. I like to come in and play 5 or 10 matches a day, get my daily quest and quit. And I find climbing the rank grind at that time of season is very challenging. Okay, equalizer. No heals. Oh yeah, I gotta do dragon. Dragon. Let's go. Let's try... No, I gotta do dragon. And I'm gonna try Tarsa. Okay. So I've got a pretty serious damage dealer with the Desert Dragon. Then I have a repair for my Desert Dragon. The Creeping Ooze and the Flame Monkey are both meat shields, but they're ultimately going to get the same amount of hit points as everybody else. I'm quite slow, but it's okay because I'm slowing my enemy, I'm slowing my enemy, I'm slowing my enemy, I'm weakening, and I'm slowing. So I'm going to bring my enemy's speed way down. And the repair is actually extra functional or extra helpful in scenarios where you can't heal. So I like what I've done here. Let's see if it works. The Black Dragon to me is a very strong card, especially in the Equalizer because it has the life leech. So let's see. I think I like what I've done. I'm really only doing 3 attacks: Desert Dragon, Goblin Shaman, Black Dragon, and fingers crossed that it's enough. The double strike could be a problem. He doesn't have any speed manipulation, so I do have 1, 2, 3, 4 speed. I'm going to really transform the battle arena just with my speed differential. Let's see if it's enough. Brought all of them down. Every one of his monsters are brought it down to 1. That's a huge miss. That one miss from the... Okay, I'll take it. I love the piercing damage. It's so powerful. Can I get away with... I could get 1 trample. This could be... Land this one and I feel good. Yeah, we're good. Now officially good. And look at the Black Dragon back there, up to 12 hit points already. And he's not even anywhere near the front, but if he ever makes it, he's going to be up to 20 hit points. I know it's an expensive card, but man. I used to pay $1 per BCX. I think it was 90 cents for each one of those ones. Yeah, and now we clearly have it, so I'll just skip it. Yep, We won 28 DC on that one. Let's try and get 2 consecutive wins. And I am gonna wrap if I win, lose, or draw. I want to do 2 more. If you're still watching, consider signing up for that tourney. I think I'm excited to be looking at the contenders and the successful participants for new candidacy with the guild. So good luck to you guys. So we have a Yodan. I had a question recently. How do you beat Yodan? What's one of the ways that, you know, the easiest way to beat Yodan? The absolute easiest way, as far as I'm concerned, is that you use speed. You have to use speed to your advantage. And how do you do that? You have to hit first. You either reduce his speed significantly, like we just did in the last match, or you increase your own speed significantly with True Strike on the Kitty. Kitty's expensive, Quicks is quite inexpensive. Maybe most of you are going to use Quicks. Either way, the point is you need to strike first. And where do you strike and how do you strike? Well, usually fire teams that use Yodan are going to use archery monsters. Archery monsters on the fire team typically have low amount of hit points, especially when they're unprotected because of this rule set. The only one that has a lot is the lava launcher, and it has armor, but it doesn't in this rule set. So let's really focus on speed. And I'm tempted to do Kitty because I know you guys mostly don't have it. So let's go Quicks, because I'm going to nerf her the Yodan archery, which is super important. That's the other thing. Either you punch first or you heavily nerf Headwinds. Headwinds is the ability that nerfs your opponent's archery damage. So speed, I got to think speed, and I got to attack the rear. So I'm thinking opportunity monsters. There's some good ones on blue. I got one fast one on red. Got the one dragon one. Black. There's a couple sneak attack monsters. Green. I don't have enough time to check these. I'm just going in my own mind and thinking. No, I think we got to go blue. We're going to focus on melee first. And this is the one I was thinking about, Deep Lurker. And now blind would probably be smart because I'm ultimately going to possibly cause him to miss me. Now, see, here's the problem. I have to focus on the speed. So I got 1 speed, 2 speeds. Can I get 1 more or something like this? Black would have been one of the ways I could have done this. I didn't give myself enough time to think this through. Let's go. You know what? I gotta go. So I do have 2 speed differential. Hopefully it's enough. Who could I don't know that I have any other slow on this team at gold. Now he is quite fast. He's got the 1 speed buff, but I've got the 2 speed nerfs. I definitely don't want to fight this guy. Like, I mean, I don't want to focus on him. I want to focus on the back line. Like we said yesterday in the video about card positioning. Your tank is there to be a distraction, to allow your damage to survive longer. His damage is obviously these 3 monsters, primarily speaking. Of course, these ones are going to do damage also, but these are the 3 main damagers. That's why he picks Toxic Squad with the Inspire, to help them do their job more effectively. Speeds. I'm getting a 1 speed nerf. I think I'm in real trouble unless my jumper manages to duck one of these or both of these sneak attacks. I'm in particular trouble if he deletes my creeping ooze, because that transforms one of my only bonuses here. He's gonna fire first, and like I said before the battle began, stopping Yodan before he hits you is one of the key ways to win. But Headwinds is also one of the key ways. So let's see. I think what it's going to come down to in this one is absolutely who punches first, and I think I know that he is going to. So let's watch and find out. Look at how much damage he's going to be doing. Oh, that is huge. That is huge. See, punch before he punches me. That's the... It's not necessarily like, yeah, that's a huge miss. That's the miss I was hoping for. That would have killed 2 of my monsters. That's nice, but that's not pivotal. That kill was largely irrelevant. And now I'm still going to lose because he's doing too much damage and he's got too many hit points left. Yeah. So I didn't provide enough DPS early enough to delete his main damage dealers, which really were the Striker and the Miner, and of course the Serpentine Spy, but we got him. Possibly, I'm not sure what I could have done there. I needed more opportunity monsters, really. Or maybe if I brought armor in hindsight, but you don't know that at the moment, right? I still stand by Quicks as a great choice because of the speed differential and the simultaneous archery nerf. But I prefer Kitty because it's going to give you that huge speed opportunity. Although you need usually 40 or 50 mana to really take advantage of Kitty. So this will be the last battle, regardless of what happens. Million power. Likes his green. He likes his Prince Ren. Okay, so we've got dragon options still. Let's try. Because I'm gonna try Quicks again. Should we just try a print? Should we try a quick Uriel the Purifier situation here? Let's give it a shot. So what do I need? What are some win conditions with the Purifier? You need to keep him alive so he can punch in the second round. Which would make it would be helpful if perhaps we had another healer to help him out. It would be helpful if we had some damage in the background that was chipping away at my opponent. Repair could be helpful. Maybe it would be wise to try. Yeah. Let's give the Armorsmith a shot. And then let's see if we can't protect him with a little Soul Fiend meat shield. Any opportunity monsters will focus the Soul Fiend. What's going on with this build? I have one carry monster who happens to be my tank. The rest are incidental, and yes, they're going to help. Of course, these are support monsters that are going to help, but they are. If I win, it's not going to be because I did 2 damage with my Crystal Smith or 2 damage with my Naga Assassin. If I win, it's going to be because the big explosive damage of the Uriel Purifier was adequate. We'll see if it turns out to be. It's going to be nice that I nerfed this Private Archer because Pirate Archer with the Blast is going to be annoying at my back line. This guy alone in combination with the Ruler of the Seas is going to trickle damage everybody in the back. Good news is I don't think we die in the first round. He's going to do a fair amount of damage, but my Crystal Smith and the Uriel heal should be enough to keep Uriel alive. Yep. Now, There, that's big. That's real big. Because I am gonna delete the. Yep. See, that's what I needed. Now, if my archery units are able to bring down the mermaid, oh, that's too bad. One more damage was, or I mean, one more hit point was what I needed to stay alive that one more round, giving me more heals. I think one more heal or two more heals. I'm not sure, but I think it was two more heals. Okay. A couple tough losses at the end there. That one was really close, actually. I think if we just survived one more hit point, we would have turned the tide there. But that's okay. Okay, guys, thank you very much for your time and attention. Have an amazing day. God bless.